People's always asking me about Casey. Said, you know, you always read about Stingley's, you know, people couldn't understand him or anything, you know. And I never will forget this one time. We'd lost about 4 straight games or something, and he called a clubhouse meeting. And me and Billy and Whitey had probably been partying a little too much, maybe missed a bus or two, or been late getting in at night or something. Anyway, Casey had a knack of getting on guys that were going good, and we was probably going pretty good at that time, and some of the other guys wasn't. But anyway, he kind of, like, we were sitting close together in the meeting, and he kind of stared at us, you know, like he was going on with his meeting and about it, getting in and starting to take it more serious, you know, getting out to the ballpark earlier, and guys that wasn't hitting come out for extra hitting and shagging flies and stuff like that. And he looked right at me and Billy and Whitey, and he said, and I'll tell you something else, some of you guys are getting whiskey slick. Nobody had ever heard that expression before, but everybody know who he's talking to, you know. Anyway, he went ahead with the meeting, you know, and at the end of the meeting, he said, and I'll tell you another thing, some of you milkshake drinkers better snap out of it too. You're not putting too many runs on the board. Anyway, he had a knack of getting on everybody, you know. And anyway, after the meeting, you know, like we were kind of his pets, even though he picked on us a lot. We were kind of his pets, and as we got up to walk by him to go out, he kind of gave us that wink, you know, like, don't worry about it, you know, you're doing all right. From the time that Casey had that clubhouse meeting and said, called us whiskey, that we was getting whiskey slick, everybody started calling me and Whitey both Slick, and we've called each other Slick ever since then. I don't know how come the name didn't get on Billy. I mean, he was as bad as the other two, but they just, for some reason or other, they called me and Whitey Slick, and it never stuck with Billy.